Hey there, what's up? My name is John and welcome to this channel, John's Take on Random, where we discuss, review products and services that are made here in China that would interest you. And occasionally we could also talk about culture, people, and everything else in between. So let's dive right into it. But before we do that, if you've noticed, this is the very first episode I'm making in this series of random talks. So if you are new to this type of content and if you are interested to learn more about China, products and services, and culture and people, then I would consider subscribing to this channel. And liking and sharing this channel would help a great deal in growing this channel faster. So without further ado, let's dive right into our first episode. First things first though, I would like to give you a brief introduction as to what this channel is going to be about. So basically, it's about products and services that are made here because as we know, China is still, until now, #1 manufacturing country in the world. So it's basically the world's factory. When we think about China, we think about low quality products and cheap products, right? So I am aiming to give you another perspective. And also China has one of the oldest civilization in the entire earth, 5,000 years to be exact of history. So I think it would be really interesting and educational for people to learn more about this country. Also talking about all of this stuff from an expat's point of view. Yes, that is right. I am an expat and I've been living in China for more than a decade now. So I think I have a general grasp of what things really are actually in China. So I think it's about time I talk about it. Because for some time now, many people have advised me, people that I know, have advised me to talk about or make vlogs about China. So I thought about it and then here we are. Actually, the thinking process is quite difficult because when I'm thinking of a topic, there's a lot of stuff that we could cover in China. So I came up with this idea that I would make a series of videos talking about random products and services. So how about we start it this way, okay? China, post-pandemic. What is it like? China's been through a lot of stuff this past 3 years, close to 4 years, but I know a lot of countries went through a lot as well, but China is a bit special about this. I will not go into details, but it's been tough, especially on business side. But I think suffice it to say, China is in recovery mode and it's recovering rapidly. It's opening up its borders again and products are flowing out of China again. So in recent months, China's fell into a deflation as opposed to many countries like for example, my country, Philippines, we are experiencing inflation, right? And the demand is high, the supplies are low, so therefore inflation. But here in China, because of the pandemic restrictions, a lot of stuff has been stuck here in China. So the factory of the world, we have a lot of stuff that is stuck here. So deflation. So right now people are really happy with this situation because things are really cheap. It's always they always have sale here. But from an economic viewpoint, this is really bad for the economy. But as I have mentioned, recovery is really going well. So let's leave it at that for now. Okay, how about for the first random product that we're gonna talk about today? I'm very excited for this one because I've had this product for over 2 years now. And this is, I think, one of my favorite products that I have here at home. And that is Ecovacs Deebot X1 model. So this is the first generation of its kind, a vacuum and mop machine. So what is it exactly? So Deebot X1 Ecovacs cleaning machine is basically a vacuum, mop, a drone with camera, microphone, and speaker jam-packed into one. So that's the gist of it. But let's dive into details. So the camera, it's pretty cool. You can see what your trusty Deebot sees, and it's useful for keeping an eye on things when you're not at home. The microphone and speaker, handy for two-way communication. But let's get to the core function. The vacuum does a pretty good job, especially for regular maintenance. The mop function, it's a game changer for cleaning floors. But this is a big but. Maintaining this little guy can be quite a task. There are parts to clean, filters to replace, and a little TLC required to keep it running smoothly. So, is this Ecovacs Deebot X1 worth it after 2 years? So in a nutshell, my experience with Deebot X1 is still really good. In spite of some flaws in your maintenance every month, overall, this is a really good machine. Although it's on the expensive side of products, but still this is worth it because I've never touched a sweeper or a vacuum or a mop after we have bought this one. And that is really good if you have kids at home, right? Don't you hate that, spending your weekends cleaning and mopping? You just turn this guy on. It has a very intuitive app with everything you need in it. So after the first time using it, it would map your whole house. So it knows your whole house really well after the first use. And it will keep on improving to learn. Like for example, where are the sofa, the bed? So it will map the entire house. So after it mapped the entire house the first time, you could just tell the machine, you could talk to the machine like, okay, Eco, clean the bed in room number 1, something like that. But I've mentioned about cleaning, you will only do this for like once every month because it has its own cleaning system. Like you don't need to do it like every day because it will clean itself. But just the thing cleaning the mop, it won't clean itself. So you would have to clean that out every month and replace some parts. So in summary, this is an excellent cleaning machine which is now available for you to buy like outside of China. Like last year, a lot of people are asking me, where do I buy this stuff? And then I search in Amazon, it's not available there. But right now it's available in Amazon, and the one available in Amazon is X2 model, which is much better than what I have now. So I'll leave that link right in the description below. Check it out. So that is it, guys. Thank you for joining me in our very first episode of Chon's Take on Random, and I hope you can stick with me and help grow this channel. And I will try my best to push contents as often as I can because my schedule is a bit busy, but I hope you stick with me. And don't forget again to click like, smash that like button, subscribe, and share this video. And I'll see you guys on our next video.